Hey guys, so today I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial, just a regular face that I would do almost every day with a little bit of pop-up color at the bottom. So hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with nothing on my face. I like to do my foundation and concealer and everything last, just in case there's any fallout from the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna start out with an eye primer. This is Urban Decay's Shadow Primer. Primer potion. Just put a little bit of that on my eyes. And at the bottom as well. And the primer is just so the eyeshadow sticks longer. Now that we have that, I'm going to start out with my first eyeshadow. I'm actually going to use this one right here. It's from MAC, and it is called Naked Lunch. And to apply that one, I'm just going to use a flat shader brush and dipping it into the color. I'm going to put this right in the inner corner right here of my eye. And I'm going to follow that to the outer corner, but I'm not taking it up to the crease, I'm just leaving it right in this area. Because we're going to put another color in the crease. You really want this color to be intense, so just pack it on as much as you can. And we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. Make sure to get this eyeshadow right in the corner tear duct area. That way it'll make you look a little bit more awake. Make your eyes brighter and bigger. We're also going to put this right on our brow bone. So right underneath your eyebrow. Kind of drag that down. And this will definitely make your eyes bigger. And it'll make them pop more. Okay. For the next shadow, you're going to use a crease brush and MAC's Swiss Chocolate. It's like a warm brown matte color. I'm going to put this starting out right here, kind of in circular motions, all in the crease. And we're going to concentrate this color right here in the outer V of the eye. That way your eyes will appear to be bigger. You really want to blend this out. Kind of windshield wiper motions. I'm going to do the same to the other eye. Just make sure they're even on both sides. is what it should look like. That's pretty much it for the top. Now for the bottom, I'm actually going to use another shadow by MAC called Fig. It's like a deep purple color. We're going to use a very thin brush because we're going to put it in our bottom lash line. So we kind of want that to stick. We're just dipping it in, kind of tapping off the excess, and then going right in to our lash line. Kind of going to pull very gently my bottom lashes so it doesn't get in my eyes. Just dipping that in again. Same color. And I'm kind of just pressing like this onto my eye very gently and just wiggling it. And I don't want to take that all the way in. I want to leave that bright. I'm just going to take it about right here. Okay, so I'm going to do the same to the other eye. I'm going to go over it a little, deepen it up. And that is the little bit of pop of color at the bottom. It's very deep purple, and it goes great with the neutral shadows at the top. And that's it for the eyeshadow. It's very simple. Now we are going to apply a eye kohl this was by L'Oreal. It's called Smoldering. We're just going to apply it to the waterline. This kind of just gives you like a smoldering look. And also tight lining. Nobody likes doing this part the worst. Okay, and that's it for our eyes. Now we are going to apply some mascara. I like doing the bottom lashes first, and I use two different mascaras. I use the Telescopic Mascara by L'Oreal, Shocking Extensions, just because the wand is a lot thinner than the one I use for my top lashes, so I can kind of get into the bottom lash a little better. Don't worry if you get mascara, you can just wipe it off with a little Q-tip or anything you have on hand. Next, we are going to do our top lashes, and I use Benefit's Bare Real. And as you can see, the wand is definitely a lot thicker, so that's why I use it on my top lashes. And I usually just wiggle, and then I kind of turn the brush. really love this mascara because it doesn't clump and it gives you really long lashes. And there's the mascara. And that's it for the eyes. Very simple. Like I said, a little bit of color at the bottom, nothing too crazy. And now we're going to move on to our face. So what I like to do is put on my concealer first. Right now I'm using L'Oreal's True Match Concealer Stick, and I'm in the shade Light. There. Kind of just screw it up like that. And I like to put this in a triangle motion around my nostrils where it gets a little bit red. Top of my forehead and around here. I look crazy, but it'll look better in the end. Now I'm blending it all out. Just drag this up on the sides. You can use your finger as well. Don't worry if it starts to look very light at the bottom, because you're going to go in with the foundation and blend that out even more. If you have any blemishes and everything, you can blend it out as well. Now we're going to go in with the foundation. I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me in 130. I don't like that it doesn't have a pump, but you can just turn it and then apply it like this. Kind of in the places you didn't put concealer. Kind of dotting it all over the rest of your face. And make sure you always blend it down to the neck. Because you don't want to have a line of separation. For my brush, I'm using Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I love this brush, it's really soft and it blends everything out really good. And then I kind of just like to go over everything. Just to blend the concealer and the foundation together. This kind of looks a little bit light for me in the camera, but it's my color. Okay. Now before I apply powder or anything, I'm actually going to do my eyebrows. I like to do that after I put foundation because usually they kind of get a little bit lighter. I'm using Milani's Brow Fix in medium. I'm going to take the darker shade, this one, and use the little brush that comes with it, nothing too crazy, and kind of just fill in my eyebrows. And that's pretty much it for the eyebrows, nothing too crazy. I'm just filling them in. Okay, and now I'm going to do bronzer. I'm using NARS, and this is in Laguna. I'm using another Real Techniques brush. It is the contour brush. I'm just dipping it in, kind of on the side of the brush, tapping off the excess. You want to start from the top of the ear down, kind of like in an angle. You just usually make a straight line right to about here. You don't want to go all the way down first. Tip it in a little bit more, and then kind of go up and down like this. And then kind of swooping in. I'm going to go in temples. Running down to your neck. And just the same thing to the other side. Okay. Now we have that. We're going to use our State Matte powder by Rimmel, and it's a pressed powder, but it's I got this one in Silky Beige. You can get the translucent one as well. And I'm just taking it. It's actually a foundation brush, but I use it to set my makeup because it's flat. It's much easier. I usually just set my under eye concealer. I set around the nose. Kind of in that, wherever we put the concealer, that's where I'm setting. This powder is really good if you have very oily skin and you get shiny throughout the day. It's really good. to keep that shine under control. Next, I'm actually going to apply blush, and I'm going to be using one by e.l.f. It's called Tickled Pink, and it's a very subtle color, like peachy. I'm just going to be using a brush like this, just to kind of pack on the color a little bit, and just going to smile a little bit and put it on the apples of my cheek and kind of towards the temples. Just blend that out with the bronzer. So that's it for the base. And now we're going to go in with the lips. I'm going to use, kind of going with the neutral tone, I'm going to use one by Kate Moss. Actually, I believe the Rimmel collection, and it's in the color 101. Most of these didn't really have names, but it just looks like this, kind of like a pinkish nude color. And most of these colors are matte. They're not going to have any shine to them. And just use my ring finger and kind of dab that into my lips. Makes it look a little bit more natural. And this is usually how I would leave it, but if you want a little bit of gloss, you can add something like the Rimmel Stay Glossy, and this is in the color Non-Stop Glamour. It's like a beige, but it has a lot of glitter. Now that I did that, I actually forgot to add a setting gel for my eyebrows, just so everything just stays in place. I'm using Maybelline's Great Lash. It's actually a brow gel, I believe, or it could be a clear mascara, I'm not sure, but I use it for my eyebrows just to set the hairs from moving anywhere. And I usually do this right after I put the powder on. And that is it. All done. This is the completed look. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching my very first video, and I hope I helped you out.